expensive and they're charged. But they got on my hands, I couldn't get them off. And I'd shake them, the first thing I knew they was over the house. And I'd never seen them before, I thought it was peanuts.
Reed, you need to cook yours now?
No, I don't think so, I'll save what they are. And then I may cook up Stone Valley.
See, I need to spend one to give me.
Just a minute.
Well, I didn't even start my last one, I don't know. He beats him to death, Dolly. He beats the eggs, he's cooking it, Dolly.
Cook up the eggs.
I dread this next political campaign. I think it's going to be dirty.
Red all over. Something is sweet.
I started saying as soon as I'm out, find that out.
Another bit.
I'll give you some of my nutmeg. Just
Did it come out fast?
uh-huh.
Never spent pretty hard looking.
Mm-hmm.
Never spent.
Wait for Jimmy, he's not even looking at it.
Are you just gonna find out?
I guess he is not.
Well, I think she is now. She got a spoon on the napkin, a knife on another. They got his.
One eggnog.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Reed.
I might want to send milk and red raisins.
No, no.
Start my own fight.
For a bunch of pictures. What's everybody in there?
Yeah, start my own fight.
Yeah. And Jake and John.
Like, Connie got, when got behind Connie one day, I just told Ben Ted, my brother can whip you, and Ben Ted started going. I'm gonna be sure Ben said, I said, my brother can whip you. He said, no, he can't. He started to win, and then one got behind Connie. I didn't know I got to fight whether I wanted to or not. Maybe think of that joke, was giving him a fight.
Down here it was, he had bullied Jimmy. He had counted on this, I don't know what the other one that was in the version with. And that stopped that fellow, that was the end of it. He was just a friend of men on, it was embarrassing.
Yeah, I was afraid of it.
Well, it says in the papers that Eddie Medea.
Yeah.
When Tom first started school at UConn, of course, oil was in the bank. And we all had a little suit on and tie and shirt dress and he'd come home in the evening, carrying part of it in his tie always. The other day was in a fight and she asked him what's wrong, he'd say nothing. So one day, I think her name was Chenoweth. She came down to see her, I said, Miss Owens, could I tell you something? Well, I guess Dell contacted her to see what Tom was doing when he got in the fight. She said, he was supposed to do this and a little different than these kids are wearing here. And she said, they used to lie and messing up his clothes. So go get him some overalls and dress him like the other kids. So she did. So you didn't have to size oil-wise. And they liked Miss Chenoweth, I mean, as a friend later. And the next year, what? 50 years ago. But I've always got that on whether it matches or not. Usually it doesn't match.
Well, anytime you've got diamonds on, they match. I don't care what you're
I
wearing.
mean white gold or yellow gold.
Everybody, who are you? Where are you from?
They now mix the white and yellow.
Well, I
Oh,
should have put
oh,
on the night with Christmas is silver and
So
gold
that's
in
all
it.
we're silver chains with gold chains.
oh, oh, oh. Santa Claus.
Are we
Now,
on
that man
film
wants
now?
to have Christmas with us, he better
Do
get
we need to
down.
watch what we say now?
Yep.
Giselle gave me this chain for my birthday or Christmas. Can you do that? She wanted that, wouldn't she?
Ruby, you know, there was a chain on that that turned black.
Yeah, and you were disappointed. You got another one that did the same thing, and they were supposed to be
Those
gold.
were supposed to be carried gold from a very reputable wholesale firm down here. They did turn black.
Joe, I could have tried to clean them. I read later you're not, or later told me not to put gold plate.
Well, that wasn't gold plate, that
Well-
was pure solid gold.
And they were clean. They said they put 14 karat
Well, sometimes my gold will, even gold earrings and her ring will make it just, like at different times of the night, they don't have to go.
We always had automobiles, they weren't cars.
You're thinking of Terry Burford.
Take one of them out.
Strawberry rope?
That's not right, is it?
That was these two. Put up there.
I wish I had this for you, I'm gonna start that.
Mouth organ? I've never told you that they were
I'm supposed to be playing here, but you spread out all over that seat.
It's just, really, it's just plain, chord.
Yeah, but I kept it
Yeah,
in the
it's
corner, but I
Misty.
was playing different.
Well, where do you wanna play it?
I don't care.
You know, we used to do it.
I was gonna say, do it, buddy.
But now you can use both hands. Can't you do that? I guess Mama heard that Long Apple Heart and Nellie and we played it, that was all, and we'd try variations. I one time we ran Mama nuts.
Maybe like Mill's birthday.
But no, I don't remember anything else we played.
That didn't flash.
No, not that. Really, you think you do every once in a while, but I can't come up with a thing when I sit
You
down.
know the Smiths, he was old clerk for the company there at Mahia. And they lived there, old hotel across from Freedom Archie out of the station. I got there one day and the piano was delivered for the girl. They had four girls who were starting the piano. So they said they knew that Freedom night could play ahead and they told us to come over. But you know, we couldn't think of a thing. I figured was gonna sing and I was gonna play. And we couldn't, I said, you have a Sears Roebuck catalog. All we needed was the name of the song. You know, they used to sell sheet music. They couldn't get over that. They said those two girls sat there and played and sang out of the Sears Roebuck catalog. Dolly, what did you say we knew?
Sweeter.
You said we played a Western one, but I don't
Yeah, but
know.
Joe always used to play, something when we come to your house and got it.
It's Bud and the Sack.
Good.
Well, you play it. It
Big holes in
wasn't
the
a duet.
countdown.
Had to pick it out, but it always
It
sounded.
was always
good.
third clarinet part.
Well,
Third
you know,
clarinet.
Rita's been picking out at my house and she's doing good. She's got a perfect tone.
But now, okay, now are you ready?
I mean, between the glare of your glass and your teeth. Look at that. Hey. I mean, that was the key.
Would you sing something?
Reba, I absolutely cannot sing
You
anymore.
know the time is George,
Like you ever could.
He said, I can't hear my voice is changing. Of course, you accented it a little bit, but it was funny.
Play third part, Daddy, that way it'll sound.
Third man's theme. Now what I'm having to do is go back and magnifying glass and run my chords because I'm having to play this chord and bass. Can't read it.
Don't start changing.
I only one note at a time.
Well, you look and see
Was
what
it?
she, I know, it's just 'cause my
Now, this is nice.
That's a beautiful, what kind is it?
Can-
Well, it could get any better, couldn't it? Go ahead, Jimmy.
Jimmy, thank you.
Look, he's in there.
Tell me you sing in that Reba play.
Do some singing, Daddy. I wonder where Butch is. He said he'd be about 2 years out.
Stay with me on that one.
Where was you playing that, what key?
B flat, I think it is. Yeah, whatever. No, there's a D flat, there's just 2 flats.
Now that's what I would have trouble. You might be playing in one and we change off in something else.
Is that the stuff
They modulated, eh?
And we would get that modulator over there.
Yeah, 3 flats is E flat.
E flat,
G is 1 flat. No, G is F sharp. F is 1 flat. No, I think. G is
What's
E
the note?
flat is A.
Must be the kiss.
That's why I'm trying to learn where my chords, because like I said, I'm gonna have to learn to play the chords.
What's that?
Because can't see them either. I can see, hear me? I've got peripheral vision, I can see out of this hole or that hole. But if I try to change them in a hurry, I'll lose everything.
Well, I do too. I usually have nothing to do with that.
It's gotten the way I can't load the dishwasher. I can, if I'm down there, yes. If I'm up here to think, yes. But go between the two, I lose my balance or, and that's a
Well,
way
good.
to two places that
I'm
go
normal.
down. And, but that's what I can do if I can see. They bought me a big book at the church. I was parallel autographs and everything, a big note. But I can see the top, but I've got to learn to do the bottom.
I used to
And I used to have my
church.
chords, but I forgot my
She couldn't read music, but she'd always turn the songbook to the page we were singing. And play everything, she, yeah, that's what you used to play, Joe.
Now that's the way Trina plays down there.
Beautiful dreamers.
She watches it goes up and that know the notes. She can't read them, but she watches them go up and down. Yeah, I know.
You got to do a little more practice. You want somebody to dance to it.
Yeah,
Couldn't dance at midnight to that.
my piano playing has kind of gone the way of the buffalo.
Well, we need to get a clarinet out.
Yeah, there you go. But Reba,
Need to get a
you were
guitar.
right. Even in the big band, the piano players always chord.
What's that, Ronnie?
Unless they got a ride or a chord.
I run through them, yeah.
They're always
Keep
chord.
time on all.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Who said that, Jason?
Can't play his mouth organ because he's got a cancer sore.
Gee.
Oh, sure.
Put a tape
I
on it.
tell you, you've got to watch those girls, Jimmy, Jake, they'll do that every time.
Oh, Brent. Uncle Glenn.
So he's really playing, I mean, he's not, you know, I used to never miss a record or a show of a harmonica.
Oh, boy.
They look good.
But there it is.
That's some of these gifts.
Well, hey.
Well, hey, bud.
All these sorts
He's
of,
Waiting on y'all.
Santa Claus.
all sorts of gifts.
Hey, Jill.
It was almost a gift.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about ready to go to bed.
Karen's coming over, or Sharon.
Later on.
Carolyn.
Damn, Glenn. Sorry about
My own
that.
granddaughter called the other day, I called everything in the phone. And I was expecting another granddaughter.
present.
Well, look what Santa done.
What'd you do, Glenn? Go rob something?
Didn't make the payment.
All right.
You're not doing that?
Yeah, you got another 30 days to worry about it.
What are your reindeers?
Only
Oh,
18%.
Are they still out on the roof?
Oh, that looks like a stick of
I got
bone.
one or two more down
I bet that is a stick of bone.
Well, you're a real exciting person. Whatever happened to shaking them a little, Danvers?
Glenn,
The car all right?
I guess so.
Is it in your way?
It'd have to be, it'd have to be me that's gonna move it, so I guess it's,
Is it in your way? I think what he meant to ask you.
you know, it didn't look bad out there in the twilight.
Oh, Jimmy,
Jimmy, they did do it.
job.
Well, you did do a good job on it.
Well,
Yeah, I can't, what's his name?
Richard,
Ricky.
put this in the trash.
He can't talk, but you know, I think he's pretty good hand.
He just,
Jimmy, I never broke him a bit. I go down to see every day, kept him pushing on. But he done a beautiful job.
that's kind of work he specializes in, it's,
Could we open one thing now?
Rebuilding wrecks, he ain't too
I
good
thought
at
the
it.
whole car was
That
painted.
looks different, you just touch that, open one thing.
Hey, who is it, was it Boots, Randolph or Boots, somebody that plays Yak and Yak
yeah,
on the?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, now he can make that thing set up and take, oh, can it? One night he was
we
on
did,
the
I
board.
was thinking that night, you know, we just play that way when we got dancing Harlan and Jean. Okay, rebound.
Well, I thought that's
But he
right.
could strut.
Oh, I think I saw him and played one time when it.
You remember that time there on Ash Street when Harlan and Jean come in, and we had the remains of that keg of beer from fraternity party?
What, get here in the house?
Look at him,
Yeah.
Jason.
The remainder of the keg that you got at the fraternity party.
I was gonna put your
And Harlan
initials
and
on
Jean,
it,
we didn't
and
know
then I
where
thought,
they
well,
were.
their initials are just
Oh,
alike.
he did, I couldn't wrap one up with the ear.
That's right.
Well, that's when I found Trevor,
All
remember
their
about
school
Trevor?
stuff, when they were little, and all their clothes, and all their school
Uh,
stuff, I
what
put
do
their
you call
initials on
Yeah,
it,
Harlan
and then
Jean
they
was
passed
Harlan
it
and
down.
Jean was there, but that wasn't.
That's a Christmas, when Judge and
Travis
Phyllis were there,
Think of that, or that was, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was good.
Well, no, it was sort of planned.
And we went partying, and Jimmy Phillips
Jimmy did reverse
stayed with Harlan's
Jimmy's
kids.
middle initials is
And we
J,
went
my
that
middle
little
initials
tacky
is
bar.
John, so
I
it's
don't
all.
want them.
oh, yeah, pine tree, that's the cedar, or sent,
I'm glad I didn't call him
Up there,
but I wish I had known Conrad Joe, Joe Conrad, because it's CJ Jane would look much nicer than Jason.
Where John at?
And that, Harlan turned out to be gay, or lesbian, or what.
I don't know, it was an interesting place.
We call him Jason, so it won't be another Jimmy.
What's your brother?
No,
bring that
Jimmy,
stuff in,
Jimmy's
Brad?
first name.
My
Was it
Lord.
John's not here?
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, you've been making them payments for a long time, man.
He went down and dressed up in her on his suspenders, he's ready for sale.
He's trying to be like his grandpa.
Check them.
A lot of money,
He's got on new pants.
New pants, new shoes,
He's trying to be like.
but not a new
grandpa.
shirt.
No,
got on new suspenders.
Poor name was for change of time. How you doing?
Yeah, what about all that woodwork up there?
I think James, I'm sure about James Jason.
Yeah, then he comes by on
It's
his land.
just beautiful. Oh, yeah, the whole family. Papa would call a roll when he's talking to one of the girls. And then I said, Mother, you go down there and I'll talk to you, and he calls you Pretty Maria or somebody. And I said, well, he said, why do you ask him? I said, because I know what he's talking about, he means me. And I can call him Conrad, and he went out, he said, I'm good, remember? He never would let me answer me if I called him Conrad.
He got decorated up real
Are
nice.
you sure? It's a beautiful home.
Carolyn's going here.
No, he didn't, he had to work.
Yes.
He had to go a week.
I said, well, he turned to his name up.
Uh-oh.
You had a haircut and all dressed up in style. Oh, yeah.
It's my work move, though.
You're pretty. Whoa.
Let's come around this way, Reba.
He just took too much time. I
Joe, I'm
go,
glad I can still see that.
I get it over lunch, you get the cut.
Oh, Magnum.
Okay, come back to the other door.
I will.
Yeah, I catch up with all the local gossip that.
Yes, this is my glass here.
Did he tell you that it's fine? They went on a
Yeah,
one
well,
thirty-five tanker, and they just
Yeah.
flew around, they refueled in F-15.
They didn't land anywhere. Oh, it was the $10 for lunch then.
Why?
You got it close there.
They were back.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna land somewhere in Alaska.
Yeah.
Oh, we worried about it,
They
you know?
went on a.
You know what, I don't know.
Refueling mission, right around.
And
So I mean, those aren't seats, right? They're just rows where they just
I
sit
think
there.
so. Good thing remote, because there's you float.
But I could, yes, get by.
You want a little toddy in it?
Yeah, I'm afraid
I wonder if they got to look out.
Well, I guess we got to watch.
Right here?
What is any windows inside that thing
I don't
like?
think so.
I think it's just fine tank.
Yeah, you like a little light?
Well,
We'll have one guy at the back.
There's a back out there, that
Boom.
pipe goes out
I think
there.
that would be enough.
That's what
That's
we're seeing.
in,
The time you held it.
see, down our end of town, we get an air show every day.
Let me put some on.
B1 is more,
Oh, no, that, yeah, eggnog, yeah.
Spider flames.
Yes, that's great.
I don't know.
You want some nutmeg in it?
No, that's. Is this a
But
wet
you know, there's lots of activity over there now in the morning.
Well, they're all gonna be there. They're calm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never notice how much you're into your weight for a while, you're like the water
Well,
airplane.
that's the drink.
Dolly and I enjoy those blooming airplanes. It blows a lot of people, but not us. We come watch
Sit
them.
here and do this one, but I'm gonna set it down there.
No, I wasn't worried about that, you
As soon as you say Tim was over to Carolina.
Yeah, we were not, no. They were over.
No, I wasn't thinking, but I watched things like this.
I know,
Don't take me
what I'm
about
saying, you
that.
pick it up,
Somebody
and
say
stick
you
it
gotta
in,
sign
and
things.
it'll slip out again.
One guy saved her life.
I'm worried about losing to get drink.
I killed him every day, gave me.
No, he shot him, didn't kill him.
I shot him.
He got a double warning.
No, I mean, that's not, can't, that's so be careless kind of stuff.
Are you drinking that Winky? Oh, she's going to straight whiskey.
You probably think you're gonna.
You put whiskey in there?
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas?
I put brandy in it.
I don't care.
I like my suspenders better than yours.
They're just a little.
Wine over brandy. Well, brandy.
Mine's got more class than yours has.
Well, I don't smell it. If I did, I wouldn't drink it.
Well, they're dark. Mine's got red with
Oh, you
stripes.
can't?
I might get up and pick up and smell it. Well, we used to, if I did that, I'd never drink it.
Oh, yeah, I don't like the smell of it.
Uh-uh.
Come on, Santa Claus, start passing out the loot.
That's either John or Jason's gonna be Santa Claus.
John?
Hey, Reba, why don't you,
You need to sit down and keep out of everybody's way.
well, you have some place, you have a place to put your drink.
I'll go tell it to you.
Where? We need
Santa Claus is here.
You like that?
Yeah.
Are you just looking for yours?
Where's John? He's supposed to be bringing them over.
We're not moving very far.
Oh, he's cool.
Who's come after Montana?
Just don't get too scientific now, Jake.
You get a lot of conviction.
It wasn't cold last year, was it? It was nice last year, wasn't it? It was cold.
Oh, last year we had snow.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was pretty much
You know, we spent all that time in the kitchen bonding and all of a sudden the
streets were clear.
children fell aside they needed to go to church and over
Yeah,
midnight.
whenever it was, I.
Yeah.
John, could you guys look out the window when you flew today? John, did you guys look out windows today?
During the flight?
Uh-huh.
That was yesterday.
Could you see
Well, that
out
was
window?
Yeah, oh yeah, we could.
Is that me?
I mean, like a bunch of them?
Yeah, everywhere's
I
that
think
view
he
back
said,
there.
what is it? I heard he said grandma and grandpa, but I don't know.
I think that's.
Must be a picture of the dude.
This got kind of tape I was looking for all the time.
How'd you know I rapped?
It says, Mom and Dad for Glenn.
Oh.
Oh, picture.
No, I just. People I don't know who it is.
Dolly, is that the right grandma? The one he opened, is that the whole thing?
Yeah, it's from Joe.
In other words, you didn't know who the people are, so.
Well, see, I got it expressed in my granddaughter today, and I can tell it's just because that's strange. They took my girl out, and I said, I'm the grandma here, I'm the
I see yours.
Where's that sit?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Let's see it, Doc.
Okay.
Oh, that must be some of their, films.
So they
That's
sent the
Jimmy
wrong
right
one?
there.
That's Jimmy and
That's you.
Sarah.
Anna. That's Jimmy.
Well, Sarah, under your,
Oh, picture of them?
right here.
Good.
And that's John and David, you and me, and John and Sarah, and you and I. Well, I don't know who
I
that
don't know who
is.
them people are.
What took you that long to figure out who those people were? They're all relations.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one down there, in the lower left hand
Yeah.
corner. We don't know who it is.
Where'd you get that from,
Okay, man, you tell us who that was you down on that picture.
Thomas over here?
Don't know.
Oh, Leo.
Well, see, what's interesting, now, what's interesting, it's pushed over another picture, see that?
Matter?
See what's interesting, that's over another picture. I bet that's supposed to come off.
I bet that was a joke. I said, you know who's in that bunch?
Yeah, see?
Who is?
Well, I don't know who it is.
Well, I know, but I meant the picture.
Oh,
of
wow.
Huh?
Thank you,
Yeah,
darling.
they have this picture in the front of the picture.
I said thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
Whoever it
that.
is, you know.
Well, that's the,
That's a good trick they
That's the
did.
family reunion there.
they still,
We got it, right?
they slipped one by, huh?
Yeah, they pulled it. Of course, that's the first one we saw.
Can you start us some trash right here?
Who the hell was that?
Down there, we didn't know.
We just saw this, somebody we spoke
Where
to.
was you bid for it?
Yes.
Who's that?
Well, we
You bid.
we done just what they wanted.
It was,
That's you.
That's you and Joe.
what is it?
Yeah, Joe, yeah. Jimmy and Madam.
Was that over Union Pictures?
John and
Yeah,
Sarah.
uh-huh.
Y'all and I.
Joe, that's yours, I've got that.
Well, they didn't take one of me. Think about it.
Huh?
No? Man, down there,
I
yeah.
don't see one.
Three bottles of Tabasco sauce.
This is from Anna, this is hotter than, according to the Finance
Oh,
Grocery Store,
yeah, I
these are
know.
hotter than jalapenos.
That's marvelous. He's one of my favorite wholesalers.
Tabasco sauce.
Getting too many piled up over here.
Oh, there's a high range.
Me from Phillips. Probably a shirt. What you got, babe?
Thank you, Lynn.
What is it? Oh, it's a Sterling.
Peppers go with it.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
What is that?
A bag full of peppers
Is that from,
from Anna.
and I saw when she opened it. Did you see the card?
Raw peppers.
Yeah.
Did you see the card?
Well, yeah, it says, you got these in the grocery store up there, hotter than,
Yeah, well, I saw that one.
Yeah.
This must be Miss Mark,
Who's Miss Mark?
the coloring book.
You got the
That's where I get
64
your-
pack of
yeah.
Crayolas.
What's the 64 pack too?
Do you know that they are collected out of Nevada?
Well, Reba, there's
Won't
a
open
story
them.
behind that.
I imagine there would be.
I won't open them then.
No,
Think there's your phone.
when,
Oh, wasn't it? I've been TV.
when Jake was just a youngster, he wanted a 64 pack of Crayolas.
Trail crayons with Pennsylvania.
And Glenn thought,
Sally.
okay, she's good old friend.
Let me have a whole handful of them. Let's pass them all around.
I knew she was making me something.
Well, I'm not gonna be changing with mine.
She made me a macrame owl from my bathroom that I like.
Well, that's what I think, it's like a story that,
That's Carolyn.
Oh,
that's gotta be some Tabasco sauce.
got my glasses
That's Tabasco.
You guys open up some of your gifts here, Jason, John. I relax there.
Yeah.
I just got you guys cards.
Get your letters off the tree, Jason, your envelope.
Yeah, I just don't let those little notes on the ground there go. Those are just cards.
To give out when it's in its mouth.
Yeah, you
Sure
get
enough,
that.
it was.
Yep.
$100 bill?
There you going, Bob. Yeah, you trying to be prepared on that.
We eat that stuff all the time, just like you do,
It's
don't you?
like going out of style.
Good. There you guys
Yeah,
been
$100
using
bill,
that.
I get you another supplement book school.
Yeah, go to the Fritos.
Oh, Reba, what did you get from Kathy?
I think you guys just seem to have the cash, wouldn't you, in a bow tie,
Yeah.
or a pocket knife, or a billfold.
Coffee.
I guess right on that one.
You're welcome, Mom.
Maurice. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That's just the ball.
You got something for Diller?
No, it's a different thing.
Sure. You should have said it, Diller tonight. You should have said Diller.
It's Telegraph on the shirt.
About she picks out a good looking
You
shirt.
would have figured it out, so.
Yeah.
Church of Town
I
Track.
don't-
Okay, let's hope.
This is nice.
That probably says something about my tie selection.
Well, you tear it down.
Oh, it can't be.
Plastic foul. Those are black pearls.
Those black jets that I wanted and I wouldn't buy them, that got those kids, I'm happy though.
Power socks and power ties.
Oh, boy. I saw these antique store and I thought, I thought it was costing much. But Elsie doesn't forget anything.
Jimmy?
We'll have cash here for a month.
We need to take those shirts back and get jumbos, Mama.
That's a deal.
Well, I'll tell you, Glenn, your old man is getting that like an old, you know.
Oh, I almost threw that away. Where's the earbox?
Oh, boy.
That's all I need. That's all I need to know. I'm gonna go look for any job.
Where's Matt?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the gym.
That's genuine, solid stimulated leather.
Stimulated.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a knife. I'll open it.
They say they never open an umbrella inside.
Of course, they right up, I don't know.
Oh, it's got a, still might be
You don't roll nice, you can't have it, can you?
Say in a second.
Well, that's a nice gift.
Well, I don't have one.
But
They'll probably see me go out of the house with newspapers on my head.
you haven't given mine,
Huh?
well, then they have, huh? Well, I opened that by itself. I had one of those.
Now,
on
you
the
know,
other
around the building. Boy, it looked good.
See what happens.
See it hanging on
Those
the
for
wall?
you? Well, those about the right size, aren't
I think you,
Might shrink out, but they said that's for Anna.
you're the first
That's
time.
even yogurt.
Frozen yogurt.
Oh,
I don't know yet. I looked at it.
After you open that, open this.
How are you supposed to get
And
this cover back?
everything was kids.
Cover, don't go back on.
Whenever I've had those, I've never put the cover.
Cover, don't go.
That's a real handy
They
kind
sent
of
us another
stick
little
down down.
photo.
Where is it?
And your picture in here.
Yeah, they got a black bulb in the family.
Dave's got the window roof.
Put this in there.
I don't know how much.
That's not bad.
Gotta be something.
Who's it from, Jay? Nina. I was trying to say, that's gotta be the Flash Gordon book in there.
Oh, no, no, no.
Well, Nana's gonna have to model that.
There's Joe getting ready to go in.
Jay, Phil's got me
Sport
spray
coat
gun.
and bare butted.
Who's with Daddy, huh?
One day we get a bird feeder.
Oh, yeah, this, I was looking over. Thanks a lot, David, spray gun. I'm gonna give David Phillips credit for that.
All right.
This would be just exactly what I'm needing for that. That way we don't get that other spray gun, then we have one spray gun for, what is that, Holly? Dude, that's exactly what we need for the convertible. Well, we keep the primer in there, keep primer in one gun and,
I don't think we've ever managed to keep it already.
no. Thank you, Daddy.
Oh, I think you need that.
Yeah, I do.
Glenn, that's one of them strange jobs, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I got that one $300 gun that I borrowed from a friend of mine, but I need one for the primer and the first color stuff. You can't be mixing them back and
I
forth.
would use that from my thing, it's great.
If old Jerry gets that gun back, I'll have to.
Mariah said,
Oh, this is a real one.
Look at a jam box.
Yeah, it's not one of those ones that are
I
about that
can't
big on
keep up
that
with
end.
what's going on, babe.
Let me see that photo thing, you know.
I think it only $90 says, $90 says go for this. Ooh, jeez, that thing tastes good.
That's what I need right here.
There's a bunch of batteries in there again.
Yeah.
you gotta find some of his gifts back there.
Oh, boy.
Is that where every picture that we have, you got beard?
Gene, I don't think I like you anymore. I'm trying to start losing.
talking about you guys.
And they're gonna make some ice cream for us, okay?
We're getting over, right? You should know it's back.
Boy, Carolyn photographs well, doesn't she?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Those are the toppings for the ice cream.
It's the freezer.
Every picture, Jimmy, either one of us is going for a nasty old
An
drink.
ice cream maker and a freezer,
Huh?
ice cream maker and a
Ice
freezer.
cream and yogurt freezer.
All right, I need to get belt, yeah.
Hey, you know, I can think I like
And
it.
they all have a electric freezer.
No,
That's part of the inheritance.
when announced it, I don't know if they do or not, we put it in ice cream. But Kathy taught me how to make frozen yogurt with freezer and I liked it. But Sharon had it, but it had strawberry fruit, which I didn't like. But frozen yogurt tastes good.
That's that reunion
I
last
think it
time.
says Jimmy and I.
Who made this up now?
Judd and Phyllis.
All right, I got birds,
Yeah, we'll have to
And you
have
like
ice
that
cream
thing,
freezer.
hey, Glenn?
Oh, yeah, I needed one. I don't have one anymore, mine are all fouled up.
Well, I knew you borrowed mine.
Do what, baby?
See what I got from there, I got bird feeder.
From who?
David, got a bird feeder, I got some seeds.
Sure, dog.
I want to tell you about that coloring book, you'll get it.
Give us some tape.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think?
I'll just leave one in with you. And I'll leave one that takes pictures every day where you can take things on for.
Oh, okay.
You go from Dolly. Well, this is either a sweater or a shirt.
Where's your imagination at, Ed?
It's frozen, but
Let's see, conglomeration of socks and shirts.
Big as a runner.
Oh, that's big.
Is that what you got there, Benjamin? Hey, that was a 2-hour deal.
That's what you had picked out.
That was a 2-hour extravaganza.
Oh, yeah.
Well, check that out, boy.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to borrow that.
That's
Bring
true.
it.
That's them doing.
And the other one, you know, the second choice, or the smaller one, you know, that
Oh, that's
was
a
your
good
first choice. You know, here, you could have known it.
Hey, Rita,
What?
What?
You guys want?
I want one of these. One of these,
Well, down it, I have 4 of them.
You know,
I
Rita,
like
she
them.
had me scared when she said she wanted to dick
That's
it.
Well,
nice.
I got her, she didn't say maybe, she said Vicky.
That's what you had picked.
Well, I tell you what, I was out there, I had walked for 30 minutes waiting for that.
No. I went down and took the numbers and the pages, and the gal said, well, I said, that's the numbers here. She goes, well, where's the cat?
Why had the ladies come to
Well, this is too bad. Oh, this is from Graham.
Oh, what's that, Doc?
You can put that in the dryer.
Great, that's what I
And
need.
the one,
This is from Graham.
Never in a hot dryer.
No, the smaller one.
I just got a bunch of boxes.
Yeah, that was
There's
the
one
first
in
one.
there. Oh, that's Marvin.
This is what
More.
Jeff builds.
One, two,
Well, that's a nice gift, isn't it?
The Jeff takes real good pictures, he knows how to focus and all that kind of stuff.
I might go a little bit long.
Get into this.
So they brought that. The first one, that's the.
It's just a box. It's just a box.
I always use this box of well, I was.
I mean, ours, they had one, like, small one. Like this, and all those.
Let's get into it.
That's what I wanted in there, I said, let's bring this one out.
There's got to be a flap in there or
I don't know
something.
what it was, but I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what the Bible. That's just what we need. That's not so for sure. 1% cotton made in the USA.
There's that, and come back up to
The one secretary has been,
I second.
What is it?
It's not a Bible?
No, just Bible.
it looks like the camel.
it looks like a picture frame
The
in here.
kids, huh?
But you saw your picture here, didn't you, Rita?
Yeah, my Frida and I. And that
that
Bible
all
was
of
Frida and Joe or Frida and
There, it
Joe.
looks like Roseanne
Same
Same
one, he had it in his Bible.
That's
book.
still me?
Yeah, it's
To
good.
you know from Jimmy and I.
There you go. I like pictures in that.
Oh, yeah, because,
Never did, when I was a kid.
Good, huh?
all right, good.
Well, I was trying to get my car fixed down at your place, you didn't have a time about it.
There you go, Jim.
I'll get you wanna rent this one back.
Nope, I got one.
Now, who was that picture of the time?
I'll send it over that way.
Well, I guess I looked at that.
Johnson Winters. Doors and observation of the unusual.
Well, that's a real good
I
picture.
think that,
Now, that's, Sarah? Of course, that's such a dramatic hair change, isn't it?
well, you know, that sure is gonna be a good looking gal,
Well, both of them are.
Well, Sarah's got a beauty.
Where'd you get that?
It's just a box. Just a box.
Well, that's good.
Well, Jimmy's always whining about having glass around the pool, so.
I hope this is what I think it is, otherwise I'm gonna be mad at my daughter.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
And Jimmy wanted, ain't no glass around the pool, I'm tired of
Think
hearing
it is.
What is it?
that. What, Brian?
Couple of glasses.
Well, no, just regular glasses around the pool, don't need glass around there.
That saves you fancy, because I'm gonna give you a spanking if I didn't get mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, they're Dillard's glasses, I probably could have made a better bargain at Target.
Did you see this thing, John?
They don't care.
Now, thank you, babe, because I can sincerely state, in fact, I brought them over in case I didn't get them, those you gave me, I have worn them out, the bottom.
They got holes in them now.
Well, you're on the wrong feet, huh?
Jimmy, see that?
Probably.
Because I maybe the furnace did it, but I think find out how many years it had them while that holes in them.
Is it good?
It's been 4 or 5 years, isn't it? Wasn't so much trouble to take off my season and put these on.
We're not going out tonight.
Wouldn't quite the same. Yeah, I might wanna go dancing here, Lee.
Well, I tell you what, we were there for at least an hour, 30 minutes. You got the batteries for it? You got the batteries for it,
Where that?
There you go,
Here?
yeah, right there.
Where that?
Get on the desk, please, Dan.
Then is this,
Ghetto blaster.
That's take $40 worth of batteries to fire that sucker.
is this a battery or electric?
It's, I think it's plug-in. I think it's plug-in. Okay, let's take a chunk of batteries to fire that sucker.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, it's
It's big, huge radio. It's got speakers coming out like this.
Well, don't carry that in around with you, do you?
No.
what do you got,
Probably
Jay?
stolen. Big old radio, big old ghetto blaster.
Ghetto box?
You have to put some overload springs in your car to carry that.
Oh, I don't even know.
Well, how you gonna buy gas for the car
Yeah,
carrying that extra load?
Because those triggers be kind of big in the car when they knock the eardrums out. Because I don't know how to stop those things.
Pretty neat.
Probably couldn't get it
I'd
done.
be afraid for them to try and go downtown. They would be there when you came back to your car with it.
Nowadays.
Oh, I'll tell you, you kids have been very, very, very generous.
Let me see your big picture there again, Daddy.
This
Oh,
one.
boy, that's not.
expensive.
Reba,
What?
I'm about ready for another drink, how about you?
I don't enjoy it, if it's.
I was trying to be neat and, yeah. What you got there, kiddo?
It's not much better.
Good. Now, let's see shirt fits. Reba, you heard that, didn't you? We got a package from Stillwater one time from Monroe, packaged to me, and she says, Joe, I hope this shirt fits.
It's on your package?
Uh-huh.
Was it really short?
Really? You really sure?
Well, you know, one time Ezra gave Merle
Well,
a
it's just,
package.
Yeah, now
you gotta
that.
flip you over, you wanna,
I'm looking at this area.
What is that?
to Dad and Uncle Glenn from Jason and John, okay?
Uncle Glenn,
Oh, I
Jason,
thought
and
he had
John.
a cat.
Well, I've already got my crayons. I'm gonna try to eat them.
That's it.
You know, they don't make those 64s anymore. And in the last year they did some, and they just sold out instantly. Now they're collector's items, so I want them. I got some. And Elsie said, you know, I said, yeah, that's quite rather. She
Well, I
was
think the golf ball, if you can have the golf club.
Well, there's again, there again.
Golf, turn it in.
Danny, I'll put your little spare picture in the back here. Yeah, well, that's classic jug there, trying to get.
You know, Rita, that is a pretty good trick, Rita. Right down to it.
You mean, and a photo picture on the front?
Yeah.
Well, it's people, we don't know who they are. It's
Well, now,
Just
Joe,
picture you put
I've
on.
got two of those. You're supposed to put your own pictures in there like you want.
You know, these are some fish you walked up next to up there, what?
I'm framed.
You caught those fish? I thought you went skiing.
And I never fixed mine up.
You got to catch one or
Yeah,
not?
you just probably want that one you got, that's what it takes.
I mean, you got to catch one of these.
We got the, you're gonna cut, I think I cut 2 or 3 of them, I got first.
What are those?
Oh, you just be jogging all over the country.
I don't know, whatever you got, striper or something.
Mine was
Well, we
a,
left our outfits on before you go through the park.
I got the first 3 and I got
Oh,
the
free.
Oh,
Well, look here.
well, my guy didn't get us in that part of the water.
You did.
Oh, I like this purple one.
Jimbo, I was serious and I got that thing, but you can use a time of light, can't you?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One for
Well,
every
I
house.
had to get a pickup down
Look
there.
at that.
Nobody had a park at
Yeah.
a time of light.
Yeah, one for the shop, one for the house here.
No, that's Jim.
It's the other ones we got, I mean, we kept.
Yep, man, I go.
Lying like a dog.
What you doing? When we got there, there happened.
If you hadn't said the only ones you kept, I was about ready to get really hurt.
Didn't catch any of them.
Yeah, now I'm, yeah. When you said that's
You
the
know
only
what,
ones
you know what,
we
and
kept.
what prompted me to do that?
What?
Was your golf club deal. The picture you have, you look at your golf clubs there next to the place down there in the
Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach. Well, you played golf there.
Oh, yeah.
Lenny
You know,
was
you
laughing
got
how he sucked your kids in on the golf game, you know, acting like he couldn't play,
Yeah, he was a worm, he just got lucky on some shots.
so.
Well,
I saw it
Glenn?
done play.
Leonard and Lois spend their life on the golf.
He wasn't hitting that well.
Everybody else just trying to
That was
put the sucker
that's
in
all he
the
needed to do.
No.
If he needed a little bit more, yeah, I think he could probably found it.
Jen. I'm gonna get a trash bag.
Now,
We put these in,
what'd you get for Christmas?
fuel.
Oh, I got lots.
Shake them up again.
We put this in
Lots of
the
those,
garage.
Got anything tomorrow?
So Dolly, we have to put our stuff on in the morning, go through the park and show up there.
You're on the, major thing over there, I think, Jason.
Huh?
That's
You got
Jason.
the deal there. This was, well, wait a minute, you gotta be sitting there somewhere. I think you're in the bonding deal there.
That picture down there, that bunch of freaks, that is a beauty.
I even had them nearly figured out who it was.
No, see that lady shows you what to do. You put that
That's
little
okay.
man.
Dad's old fashioned root beer. Jimmy and Madam.
Frida's daughter sent her, granddaughter sent her one already made up with their children. It was Marty Lynn and Mary Nona. And, so then for my birthday, she gave me one, and one of my granddaughters sent me one, and they're both there, but I've never fixed them yet. That dragging out all those pictures last
Picture
year, I
video.
thought, why don't I do them with them?
Yeah, you
Things are heavy.
You thought it's full now.
Oh, I didn't see half of mine folded.
Well, I didn't know you folded them out either.
I missed half the
Well,
picture.
those are awful thick.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures.
Yeah, I thought, well, those are awful thick
I'm like
pictures.
you, I
In
just
that
don't
album
like.
there, it's
See,
full
that's-
six,
That's the ones I gave you.
I'll have to look at that all over again.
Yeah. I thought they were just single pages. Well, they're awful
There
thick,
was
wasted all this
two
money.
that I couldn't make up by mine, and I asked the little girl, I said, which one's you like? The other one. I said, well, I'll take them. And she said, well, why? I says, that girl's old enough to be your grandmother. Oh,
were they dangly, long?
Now they got the nearest.
you see them right there.
Nearest.
I like
I can't see them from here. I'll have to look at things later, one at a time, like this. I'm over here, I missed a lot.
Well, where'd we go to first? We went to Portales first, or we went to, no, we went to, that was in
We
July,
went
wasn't
to
it?
Arkansas first, down for Taos and August.
Was that July 4th we went to, we were called firecrackers?
We visited in June, honey.
Oh, it's called firecrackers in Arkansas, but it wasn't July 4th then.
That was June 23rd, I believe, wasn't it? It was the latter
How
part
many
of
people
June.
popping firecrackers?
Well,
Drunk?
just
Just,
First, second,
Yeah.
third.
Everybody was drunk.
celebration.
I kinda had Glenn nervous, cause she was against the law.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the fire department, and he didn't know what to do, he said, there's my family in the.
Well, they were concerned if it had been dry.
Because there's a lot of timber over there, it wasn't being
See that thing
cranky.
on the second round.
That's kinda funny.
But as long as you got it, they treated it anyway.
Cause I've usually got my nose wet.
What day was that?
Well, there's other fair reunion.
Yeah,
There's a drink in everybody's hand, how disgusting.
Jake, put that on the back of it.
When you get to it, then I'll look at it too, Jay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you
Yeah, I know.
feel it back and.
Yeah,
I didn't get on this one either.
that's what you showed me.
Yeah, there's a Toby and
Well, that's a different
I
generation.
told you
Jake.
she'll put up and go in.
Oh, yeah, Jackson.
I
don't want to
Didn't act like a Wilson.
You wanna see this one, Jimbo?
Yeah.
Oh,
They got pictures of seance too. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's it. They-
Well, Glenn had up the picture in the right hand, it looks like somebody's butt and tights or something.
I don't see it or anything.
What you got, man?
Well, I don't know, Jimmy,
A
somebody's
sleeper.
supposed to have another box.
Well,
but I thought
maybe
I
just one more. I didn't, no.
you got all your gifts downstairs and picked up now, huh? You got neat? Have you got all your gifts taken downstairs, you're that neat?
I'm not sure about ready to take them to the bar. They really had a wallet.
had my picture in it. I just thought,
Well, I'm gonna have myself a little dab of egg and all,
Here, you got the toddy?
a little toddy for the body.
Yeah, it's kinda interesting how it makes it look real cool and shady there. You're wrong.
Yeah, it looks real lush, man.
Yeah,
Well, you
real
know, I
and
never did
Well,
get
this picture
it.
right here, it shows that looks like you're in Hawaii. You got a picture back behind there?
Well, maybe in his mind.
Signed that one?
Where's that one?
That's where it's Jug and Daddy. Your Uncle Joe David and your grandpa, the little sunlight behind
That's on
them.
the porch where it
It
goes.
looks like they'd be in a postcard back in Hawaii or Jamaica.
Just mine. So they-
Then you get a picture of
I still have to pick up.
Who is that one?
Where?
In that picture up on the upper, that's
Lois.
don't tear everything
Yeah.
up, you try tomorrow.
Glenn, Jug, Lois, and Brian and Jean. And Jug, you, and
Don't put tags in it, you try tomorrow. Oh, you got
Oh, this is like,
know what's good about that, it's all,
Well, I didn't know teenagers, and I thought they could always use little cash. At least on that one.
I can tell, Ruth. I think it's who it is.
It's you and Jimmy. Glenn and Carol.
You see going downstairs? Don't trip.
you all those look so nonchalant, but, so none of those were posed, right, I mean, some of them, but not, they all look real, caught as you went photographs.
Well, I think most of them were.
Yeah, they're pretty
Glenn's
good
got a
pictures.
video of that, and it's a screen, but he can't find what he has done with it. He stuck it away. He thought he left it up at his brothers, and he called the other day, and they were gone. He said, "Will you just tell him I looked this house over, and I don't have that video." Because Glenn's afraid he's erased it and put something else on it. Now, he said, "No, you know better than that." But I don't think he'd accidentally do that. It's got to be there somewhere. There's some scenes on there you just couldn't copy anymore, and they're funny. When an art leagues other people are funny, and I tell you they are.
People are real odd.
You actually got some jalapeno peppers in here, just the peppers.
Yeah.
Now, Aunt Frida
wanna try
took
one?
over from
No.
I think you're jalapenos.
Is that Tabasco sauce in this?
Yeah.
that.
Spray again.
Oh, yeah, I knew you had that, but I didn't have work.
Lost Bridges, Miranda, that's where you and Carol met when you took the fish.
Daddy, I don't remember. Somewhere in Arkansas.
Now, we had a lost bridge in there. So the lake took over the
Well, that's where
bridge.
Jimmy and them were, we didn't go to the same place.
We were there by boat.
I went to a little nicer place.
You got a picture, Donald.
Didn't quite catch as many fish.
Where you go to?
Let's go to the photographs. Let's go to the photographs.
One fish.
Oh, Lord.
Pretty expensive fish, but
Well, I wanna get out in the water.
We had a starfish and rented the boat and everything.
That'd have been $100 a head if I'd have just caught one
That's
fish.
what the boat was, $160. Caught one fish.
well, you furnished the bait a bit, you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, just get on the boat and go. It was just,
I'm gonna get it back.
the jigs, it wasn't worms or anything.
Oh, this is not much fish, isn't it?
I think Bill Visit forgot to send his half of the boat that day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a freebie. Thanks, Butch.
So now we're good, John. Anyway, this entrance, and then you go up the flight of steps. And on that level is their bedroom. There's a big workroom and a dressing room as big as this.
I don't know, Bigham.
Well, where's the batteries at?
And then you go up
Mom,
to the
where's-
right, and there is the kitchen and dining room. And it looks like everybody thought it was being built, they called it a food, some kind of flour mill.
You got that together?
Because it's all aluminum stripping and something outside. And it's not, it's pretty, but it's more inside. It looks like it's got been collecting years. And everything is in pink and red. It doesn't sound good, but it's just beautiful. So he and I were sitting there one night, and I said, Donald, you class this as a painting, and he said, yeah, how do you know? And I said, because I see you sitting here, you don't live here. It's something someone sit and enjoy. And they don't live there, they just exist. If I have something that's a pretty house for you, usually like.
Dolly, turn around and say aye, gal. You drinking wine?
Not yet.
All right. That's good.
We've got some in
Are you
here
gonna
chilling.
check it for sound?
Well, didn't have to go for a close-up or whatever.
Just whatever.
What did you ask me?
Oh, Jimmy was talking to Mom, I think.
Oh,
Reed, would you remember,
that's all I'm saying.
Cole's jury that was there by, the, Aggie right there next to,
That's all fuel for the fire out in the garage.
Up there close to the children.
he's right there next to Anthony, just first door north of
That's
that.
really disappointing. Oh, yeah.
There was the guy that graduated from high school, well, in fact, we knew each other all through high school. His name was Herman Isley. And he worked for Old Coal for many, many, many years, doing apprenticeship and this, that, and that. Anyway, Cole finally sold him the jewelry store. And Herman was good mechanic, watch your family, they said. So, Herman married Louisa. Over here in England. And Herman would work hard all day, and his father one day,
We're still listening, Daddy, but, you know.
Louisa suggested to Herman to go buy himself a motorcycle. Buy himself a motorcycle, so he could go out and, just relax. So Herman went down and bought a real fancy BMW motorcycle. Now that's the same people that made our car. They were expertly made, expert mechanics.
We're still listening, Daddy, but if you keep much longer, you're gonna get,
You're losing your audience.
you're losing your audience.
There was a speed cop there in Stillwater that motorcycle cop. So one afternoon, he and Herman decided to go over to visit Herman's folks. Well, they went over and on the way back. Meanwhile, in Paris,
We're running out of film.
some farmer guy and his wife had bought a new set of tires for the pickup, and they were headed west. And Herman and this cop were coming east. And just as they got up close to each other, the left front tire on that pickup blew out, and he cut right across the road. And Herman and this cop ran into him, and both of them were killed. And so later on, they got the insurance company fixed the motorcycle because it was a high-dollar machine. And some guy bought it.
They've only got about 15 minutes left of the film.
Of a A&M feed truck. They're on 6th and Perkins Road.
Have you got any fun stories, Dave? There's 2 people were wiped out again.
5, 4, 3, it's cut.
1.
Happy New Year.
That was it.
Well, there's 3 people killed in that story. That's a real Christmas story.
Yeah, that was a series of events that happened involving the same damn motorcycle all the way through.
What, do you want to buy a motorcycle or what?
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
If you got that thing going, Jimbo,
Well, yeah, I mean, I had to put it on extra slow motion for that last, for the last story.
go up the picture, Glenn.
Season open, and the first automobile came over that house, went across the highway and crashed into Contour. Two people, they shut them down out like that. They did not obey the law. They were supposed to on highways and only ride on places where they.
Have you got any dirty stories? We've had 3 death stories from Daddy and,
I'm with you, Glenn. Let's hear an audience story.
we heard.
Well, why don't y'all play the piano again or something? I only got the 10 or 15 minutes worth of film.
Crazy people that drive them, they come up there hunting, get drunk and.
Why don't you play us a tune?
Well, I already played the tune.
You didn't play one for me.
We wasn't here.
Well, somebody's got to sing.
Well, that'll be a little.
We'll all sing.
That'll be a little later.
She's a contralto. She's Jessica Dragonette.
Yeah, we're not ready to sing just yet.
Well, now then, Jessica Dragonette sounds a whole lot alike.
Play some of the songs you was playing after you.
5 foot 2.
Kinda up.
Yeah, little jumpy things. We've heard Daddy's death things about motorcycles.
It's smooth.
Hell,
keep going, you're on a roll.
Well, I gotta find where I'm going, 'cause I got here without my glasses.
You know the rest of it.
What?
Purple stepping underneath
read it,
the
play it.
willow tree.
Daddy'll play third, we'll sing third part.
When I was young, the green grass is gone from the hill. The first of
Let's play the old USO music. Get your spoons out, Jason, you can play along. Huh?
Get a guy in these pair of shoes, no legs, he's gonna have
Get your spoons out. What did you say?
I'm gonna deep purple.
Pretty bottom lip then.
How come you can't play your harmonica? Wait a minute, let's get up here. All right.
You see the white part?
Yeah, that's nasty. But it's documented. Where's that goofy cat? But you're singing soprano.
Jason Young got new bells.
You know, Glenn, when that song was popular, I was about 4 or 5 years old.
And you rode your trike into your puppy dog.
Just like, look at, we're watching the cat get the deal.
What did that? Mine been too?
No, this is There's a city where he went to, and there's a number, and there's
So what is it?
what was you saying, please?
Where's Jason and the spoons at? Oh.
Even Nancy Hogan gets
You know, Sweetheart of Sigma Chi?
That in. I try to think how to swing it.
I'll let Daddy sing.
They just play in a different key, Rick.
Go be too. Got a lot of minors in it, I've had to work on it.
Well, heck, she's still trying to work on Sweetheart of Sigma Chi.
Well, she's not married. Yeah, but there's two minors in there, if I don't get the right key, I can't do it. It'd be too high for you. That's right, a just too high for you.
And the on the girl of our dreams, she's a sweetheart of six.
I used to hear the, song. Oh, do you remember?
Was that the backdoor version of it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what was another one?
Sweetheart of 6 other guys.
And there's, he was singing the parody.
Oh, the girl of my dreams, she's the sweetest girl of all the girls I know. She drinks, she smokes, and she tells dirty jokes, and she has the brain in her head. And the blue river
Did you hear that thing about sweetheart six? She's a sweetheart, that's six other
And you want some wine?
Thank you, honey.
And the girl of my dream, she's not what she seems. She's the sweetheart of six other guys.
Well, that kind of blows my version of it.
You got one too? Hey,
Maybe you thought it was something sensual and
Well, I was almost starting to get a tear in my eye for the sweetheart of Sigma Chi.
sweetheart is six other
For me,
guys.
that's sweet, doodly-doo.
She'll call doodly-doo, doodly-doo. She made a hit by doing her bit and doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Simplest thing, there wasn't much to it. I don't see how she was able to do it, but she got her own voice. Not with her voice, but with her doodly-doo, doodly-doo. That's what Fred
Now,
Dawson.
you can play that.
I doubt it.
Oh, please play for me.
The sweetheart of
Whoever
six.
play and
Just
sing that.
sweetheart. Yeah, what a real sentimental song.
Oh, yeah.
She's the
Well, that's
sweetheart.
what World War II was built on, the sweetheart of Sigma Chi.
World War II, your fanny, that was more or less World War I, about
Now, doodly-doo was
1927,
really showing
28.
it, I mean, a song and everything was
Does Rita
doodly-doo.
play, All Day Maria?
Well,
Not
that's how
without the
music.
notes.
That's hard to do with music, darling, I can't do that.
Well,
You
yeah.
know, when a song has a lot of minor and sharp keys put in it, if you're not in practice, you don't know how to put them
I
in.
guess the kid went over that.
Like butterscotch, just never wants to start cratered.
When you
Well-
made that paper then.
I heard Ave Maria over the radio station in Dallas. I thought it was the prettiest song I ever heard, and Frida had a beautiful voice. So I ordered it and we practiced it, and she sang it at church. Well, that was her first pair of silk hose. And old Nick Everhart was, Joe, I guess he had plenty of money, did a tightwad old coot.
He had money.
Carried a little other person, he said he couldn't see, you'd have to get the money out for him, but he saw what you got out. So, the next day, he was standing out in front of the store, and he didn't know Papa was standing in the door behind him. He said, did you know that Rhoda girl got up there and sang a Catholic song, and she had on hose the thing that had her hair on her leg? Papa said, Nick, I didn't think you could see it. Boy, Nick went to the sidewalk, just got that for him on the rail. He apologized for Papa.
Take those many short steps.
I didn't know it was a Catholic song, I just thought it was beautiful, and I still like it.
Are those too deep?
Rima?
No, they still got something in it.
Oh, look, either 8, 9.
I'm sorry.
Are the,
19. Would you like to have my old house shoes for that little service?
Put it up against the side of the garage with the thongs.
But I'll tell you, old man got his work out of them things. They got holes in the heels about that way around. Well, in front end, they're pretty well placed.
What's that doing to peppers?
They got one of those guys on the down there that they got that
is that what you do?
and probably wasn't great.
Let's see.
Reed, I'm gonna try and do the zoo again.
Oh, that was about the grocery store. And Sweetheart,
I did, but I
Thelma
don't.
and Love on Blueberry, and
I
but
found
it,
my true love on Blueberry Hill.
You know, I could used to play about
That's what I
anything
thought
if
you
you sing
talked
it, but I
about
can't
when
do
you
that
brought it up.
anymore. No, I can't play that, Nelly.
Why not?
I can't get it through my head. But used to, now I really need somebody to sing and I can follow them if I
Daddy
do.
can sing.
I wake
I
up
can't-
in the morning to the I hear
Midnight special.
I thought I did read, but I don't. Kingdom on Blueberry Hill.
play that one again, of the waltz you played a while ago.
Oh, that was Wayne King's theme song.
Yeah, Wayne King.
And Merle knew I liked it, and she'd gone back to Rosedale, and every time she heard Wayne King, she thought of saying that, she thought of me. And Frida, at that time, Kate Smith was coming on every day when the moon comes over the mountains. So one day Frida and I were cleaning off the dining table, and we always hurried so we could hear Kate Smith. And as she came on, Frida started, they were in the same key, the same word, it's like they were singing a duet.
What was the song?
When the moon comes over the mountains, Kate Smith. Did I leave that out?
Yeah, well, you didn't mention what they were singing.
It sounds like Ronald Bongo.
Did you have a good Christmas, man?
Oh, yeah. Christmas to get Christmas. Why one?
You're alive.
Good survive one more year. You got me. Maybe at night you can't find Babe, I'm gonna have another drink. What's that?
Yeah, whiskey?
Little pussy.
What is that couch doing there in your, I guess if you're gonna move or garage sale? It wouldn't fit in my report.
I'm not moving, so if you wanted to, that what you gotta carry that with.
When the weather gets nice, that and the dining room set, sit out there and for sale cheap, you haul. Or just haul off.
Yeah, just lay it out there all
You know,
night.
what's really bad, we've had more cleaning than that one over the last
You
5
see,
6
Nana?
years than what,
Nana,
Huh?
you can put a fee on that. If you hold it all, you can have it.
what's in there?
I didn't notice their stockings were still on.
What you got, Jake?
Got it?
I can't think of anything else.
Did John give you this?
What's that, Jerry?
Yeah, there's a sock there for John.
I think he's crying on his bucket.
I'll stick here, John.
I'm gonna ask if he got it, though, Jake.
Huh?
See, I'm gonna ask if he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask John if he got his.
Hey, you didn't get the candy, you got candy out of that, didn't you?
What?
No, he's got the whole bit.
How'd you make this?
Oh,
Grandma's
just
pretty
cut
keen.
them
Well, I
out.
think you'd be really kinky if you just put them on one night and warm it.
Oh, yeah.
What is it, can't see.
Sock.
Oh, yeah, I saw her make those, they're cute. But I guess I don't know, you can wear it on these
I was
toes.
gonna use your daddy's and your Uncle Glenn's, I
Oh,
thought,
hell
no,
no.
just make them one.
Oh, my.
Did you get anything?
Yes, just don't lose that, cause these right here are gonna start auditioning, right?
Huh? Yeah,
So, yeah, don't keep them back to your neighbors, put on, they'll be.
Where'd you know?
I was gonna put their initials on and I realized they was same, so I thought, well, I should put their names on there some way.
Jenny, Mom still has yours and Joe Davis.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, these need to be tradition, you need to keep those, one of these days you have some little bambinos, that'll be yours, and you got, that's tradition.
Max is checking out that bird.
Get John up and get his sock too, Jake.
Max will enjoy that bird feeder.
Instead of
Bring
rain.
him right up to the window.
Say,
It is, you know,
To get John up to get
They
his
get
song.
bird feeder?
No, it's Jimmy.
Jason did, no, from Ohio.
Oh, you give your bird.
What's Mac
Yeah,
got his
Jason
nose
with
in?
the
He's
bird.
He smells feet, I guess, hon, I don't know.
got his nose in something.
Bird feeder.
He'll get his head in there in a minute.
He feels like a bird, doesn't
No birds will ever come near it now, they'll smell cat on it.
I tell you, Nana, we have more kind of birds up at our house.
Oh, yeah.
There's four kinds of Oreos, the yellow, the gold, the purple, the red. I guess that's it. Four.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
And when the yellow ones come, well, you think that's the gold ones, but then when the gold comes, boy, they're gold. And first time we saw them. And then we have more peckerwoods, 4 different kinds. We got a little downy about this big. This
White guys or what?
Huh?
Peckerwood or a woodpecker?
Did I say peckerwood?
Yeah.
You know, Joe, that's what Papa always said. He called us little peckerwoods. And I
That's
guess,
your white guys when you get to the slang, you know, the black guys call the white guys peckerwoods.
oh, are you just figuring me, are you?
No, that's fine.
I don't know. I never knew what I said anyway, and now then what I do say gets turned around. Oh, boy, look at there.
Remodeling.
That's cute.
How high did you get to fly that airplane, John?
No, we didn't get to fly, it just ran over as a bystander.
You didn't fly?
You didn't fly it?
What did it take you along for then?
Well, we just.
In case the pilot got sick.
Well, no, we were sort of, well, we got to sit like in that one seat where you get the, like ejection seat thing. I
But
guess.
you didn't get to go in the air?
Yeah, well, you get to, well, the pilot and co-pilot did that, but we got to watch him, give us, like other planes some fuel and.
But you got to get up in the air, right?
Yeah, we got up in the air, very dog about it.
I think they refueled some F-16s.
You didn't know anything.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think they were.
What you gonna do with all
You
that?
gotta walk around.
I'm not real sure yet.
You got a girlfriend?
Well, yeah,
Well, blow
How
her
you had your
off.
pocket in?
it's true. Use my pocket.
You can give her a minute.
Give her the candy.
And don't lose your stocking, cause that's gonna be, if your mama, your grandpa made that for you, so that's gonna be your,
Next thing
Traditional
is what's in
stocking.
it.
That's traditional, John, hang on to it, because
I've been hanging on to it.
we've got your dad's and Uncle Glenn's and Joe Davis.
Let's
songs
see,
that- Their socks is back when?
They say how high you got up? 25, 30,000 feet or so? 35?
They didn't say. It's pretty high. We were like, I couldn't say anything because like the odds and everything were all over the place.
Well, you didn't have to put on your oxygen masks.
Well, they said if we lost oxygen in the cabin, to put them on. If we were to lose oxygen, we gotta say we'd pass out. So,
what's pressurized, I mean, all right?
yeah,
What was like the old thing where
they were like sound a warning light thing.
How many kids went?
Well, they had 2 different ones. It was
Oh.
In your bus, John, how many was in the plane?
I don't know. I guess it's 2. Okay. And in ours, there were about like a 10, maybe 15 in ours, and there was like 10 or 15 in the other one. They had the same kind of flight.
About 30 people.
Yeah.
You'll never forget one time a bunch of the Negroes come back to school on Monday there at Carlton and they said, "Shit, man, you must put in what happened?" They took them for a helicopter ride. They got 3 or 4 blacks, Duke Kemper and Rodney Greathouse and Jim Riggins. And these guys went ahead, what, breaker, what? You know, they had fake like they had a engine malfunction, put it in auto gyro. Straight down. They got a couple thousand feet in the ground and brought it out. They had 3 Negroes that were all white.
White, yeah.
I mean, what a great joke. You know, whoosh, whoosh, what's wrong? You know, everybody was freaking out. Whoa, 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 whoa. The auto gyro.
I bet there was some MFs flying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dirty pants.
Well, I thought it was neat. You know, think of something like
Lord,
that.
Connie was, worked for Allison Steel Company in Phoenix, and he had invented this turning corner extrusion pipe to keep him from cracking when it was General Metal Company. So he was engineering that, and of course they had a portable toilet. I didn't know they had such a thing. Now, up on the 5th floor. And of course that came down every night, and there was a whistle blowing, and when it did, you didn't use that toilet. Well, this bigger must not have heard it. He kind of gone down the elevator and he said he saw that toilet coming, just a whirling and a bobbling, and he thought, well, what's wrong? And he looked at the crane elevator to see if something was wrong, I mean, the operator. And he said, I'm not doing anything, Mr. Johns. And about that time they led on the ground, here came this nigger. Cause he said if anybody was white, he was. He'd gone to the toilet too late and they'd locked him in automatically and brought him down to the crane. Well, he said he'd bet he got out of there before 4 o'clock next year. And I said, that nigger was almost white. He was so scared. I said, wouldn't you have bet? He said, yes.
But I mean, you can imagine somebody in an airplane putting in a tailspin coming down.
Well, you know, I've been lucky. I've never been in a storm, except coming back from Toledo. It was raining, so we had to go by Atlanta. But we weren't in it. We went around it. But it was raining straight across. It was after a wedding, and Jim was lifted the gill. We got to the house at 3 o'clock, and my plane left at 6. I had to get out of that farm and get my clothes back, because they hadn't told me that Zell had had a stroke. They let me enjoy the party. And so they started the airport, and Glenn said, Mother, hurry, because we got to go around, because there's streets in Toledo we can't get through. So Jim put on these blue jeans, still had on his cummerbund and his tuxedo shirt. He didn't know whether he was foot or horseback. So he crawled up the back seat and we stopped at the place. He needed some Rolaids or headache pills. Come back and said, Dad, I just got a $20, $100. Anyway, it was a big bill. And said that they looked at me like I had 2 heads. And Glenn said, I don't blame them. And he got back and they got in the airport and I got tickled. I said that of all the crap that he had on them old blue jeans and that cummerbund dressed up to the top up.
That's Elsie with the Diet Pepsi.
Looks like he cracked the sticks.
Yeah, broad.
Wait, Glenn's bottom left out of
Rich,
it.
that's like the picture in that book, we stand there with a root beer.
For a second.
You see it's through
Well,
there.
you had me a bit,
Root
you said
beer.
those, because I thought,
I'm
oh,
holding it instead of a
fish.
Well, that-
switch or.
That was Merle, that was Virginia Dare, just as plain as if it had been printed on the picture.
Dolly? I thought you
See what's
made
here,
a
that
drink.
picture right there, it looks like I'm a midget and Joe David must be 16 feet tall.
Moved up closer.
Well, this time, I didn't think Joe Davis as tall as I thought it was. It was because these boys had grown up, I guess, and caught up with him. 'Cause
I
he-
think so.
Well, Glenn.
Glenn's about 6.
Glenn's
See, it's
tall.
all-
6 feet tall.
Yeah, but he's
Lord,
just shot
that's
up
like-
taller.
It's like tattoo.
Well, you know, when
Yeah,
I was
short
down
the
there,
same size.
I noticed Joe Davis much was when he was whatever he was to lead the parade. He was, I thought, so straight and tall.
Who's laughing at that?
Elsie. Who's that?
That's Debbie.
Oh.
oldest one.
No, that's not. What she got in her hand?
Diet Pepsi.
Well, Jimmy, I think that's out there behind the mess hall. And shortly after that picture was taken, the shirt collapsed, and Elsie went right flat of her butt, right there on the ground.
I didn't
Fortunately,
see
it
that.
didn't hurt.
Kids, you've heard, and you probably went to where it was, the Passion Play there at Eureka Springs, where you go up and look down and they've got an exact replica of the old country. And where Jesus, and they say that from year to year they have a show. And they're just sold out for months ahead. So, Glenn, Jim and Glenn was a bit,
We gotta compare that, well, that's what, that looks like Dennis DeVito and Schwarzenegger.
and as old as she is, she was had her head on the banister looking down and looking at me, we're bringing the animals in. She saw it coming, and she'd never seen one before.
Running.
She yelled, holy shit, and Glenn said it just echoed all down that canyon.
Who was that Marinol, or,
That's real neat, these two.
Debbie,
It
Glenn
is.
said, I didn't
What,
want
they
anything
run
to
it
her.
with their end?
It was just as quiet,
I wouldn't
but
think
it's
you
just
could.
like
Surprise.
your story about the,
It is.
when that woman broke my
Well, I just think you better check the, water bill, you know, might be,
It's been running ever since the first day it got put in.
It's up 40 something.
yeah, that's the picture there, I
What?
could be straight, we got there.
So, I mean, it's,
mine's only 15 or 20.
yeah, we say it's, they turn right around there today.
This right here.
No,
Mine's 30.
Got
That
40
would do
people
mine.
showering every day here.
I've got 3 real neaties running all the
I
time.
guess that's.
Shower, both stools, and both sinks.
Who's
I used to tell you what a drop a day
They're, you
and a day
know,
would add up to, but I forgot.
well, it's about 15, 20 bucks a month, you get the, yeah,
Well,
they
I
come.
wouldn't know the price, but gallon, that's you charge a gallon.
Well, they're worth fixing, I'll put it.
I mean, he knows what I'm talking about, and he knows he can't shit. And this is working to our attention.
Highly carbureted.
Some kind of carburetor, but that's something with Christmas, it's either poinsettia or mistletoe
Holly.
or holly. Some kind of
Holly
Christmas
carburetors, you don't
carburetor.
use them things yet, do you?
They're junk.
Well, I thought they were, but I
Run
didn't.
them on line
Is that
car.
what you want? Okay. I mean, it had something to do with Christmas.
In other words, that's the book on.
I'm gonna read everything I can tonight, cause Lynn's gonna borrow it tomorrow.
Borrow that on Monday.
I'm going to have myself another drink.
Remember the name, but it's some kind of Christmas carburetor.
Poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
I mean, I can go through there, actually out the chapters you don't need to read, that's probably the benefit for you.
No, see, wait a minute. There's one page here on what you got near enough here.
Keep it if you got it.
Remove and discard. Okay. Go to Holly.
Junk it.
Remove and discard.
But remove and discard, that means junk it.
Frida's had some pillows and a
You know,
mattress.
see what the interesting is,
I don't know how long, and we were changing the bed.
I'd like to take that Holly
If they
yours
want
and
to cut
bolt
these
it on my
tanks
car
off, she
sometime.
said, oh, you can't do that below. I said,
Fuel.
that's the people
What
that
did they
sell
take
them.
the
That,
fuel
you
to
get them
that?
home and pay for it, you can cut them off.
But you couldn't put
She
it
said,
quite
well,
a
I
bit in
picked up
your,
it all this time without
warrior
them
chicken.
scratching me, so we whacked it all. But she
Those
thought,
tags.
but
Well, she
you
told
got
me
to
about
remove
that,
on the
you know,
end,
butterflies
said,
put
well,
nothing with it.
and I said, that's
Well,
before they sell it.
Back to,
When you buy it, yours.
I have an old carburetor there at the, down at the house. It came off that, big 6-cylinder International. And they say that thing is a tiger.
The only thing about them, that old,
Don't even know what kind it is.
off your BMW, that,
No, off the old International.
that might wanna run.
And, well, now just back off a minute. I read in one of the hot rod magazines where those old carburetors were being used on, especially on 6-cylinder engines.
I mean, Jimmy could use it then.
That they had the capacity and all that,
Well, you can make the adapter.
I guess Jimmy wants it.
Hey, you guys jumped on that and spin a fine thread. Now, I don't, shit, you never used one of them. I said I had one.
They could take some ash wood and make them adapter.
So you know that carburetor, or that
And now what
distributor
gasoline
cover
goes
you
through?
got out of
I
Red
know
Sea?
what it, I mean, that Butch might want to try it.
And he's got a lot of.
Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? I would like to bolt a Holly on mine, just to see if it would take a couple of tenths, or just, you know what I'm saying? There's one
I
simple
don't
change.
understand this language.
Well, you see, all their
I don't
engineering
think
is
Dale's
done
carburetor
about the
flows
years.
enough.
Well, you know, the big change from Dale's, Dale, on Dale's car, from his carburetor to what the one, what's called that, took a tenth off of it, or 2 tenths.
Yeah, plus he was going through the gears too, so I mean, there's no telling.
So whatever it took, whatever happened took 2 tenths off of
But that last
it. Carburetor change.
time.
Well, he went from first, second, and third too, so I mean, that still wasn't a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Dale was going from first to third, that was definitely, you know, here again,
Well, don't you
if
get
Dale
a
was going
torque
first,
problem
second,
on that,
third.
man? When you
That's
go
what?
from first into third gear, don't you get a torque problem?
Yeah, if Dale's car would department would do that.
You're in the wrong, you're on the wrong
Well,
end of the
torque
torque
one
one.
is slipping at the, that's not, it doesn't work.
So I mean, if he was running a 13-1 from first to third, hell, he could have been pulling a 12-9 that day, you know, at Arc City, conceivably. But he still hadn't got one notched.
I had that
Well-
Chevrolet Impala, and it kept dying. And George looked at it, and he took it over to Chevrolet and brought it back, and said, it's all right. So then Connie took it over, it died again. I said, Connie, my car needs fixing. He said, all right. So well, they made a spout about being mother's car, and she just was worried about it, so just signed a check slip, so forth. So one day I started out to Zell, and it died 3 times going to the college every time I'd stop. Then I got out on the highway. I was gonna go pick up something for us at that chicken house. When I hit that highway, that thing died. I just kept on going until I got to Chevrolet, and when I went across, it died right in the middle of that new 4-way. By the time I got inside, I was red hot. So I asked for the horse, whatever.
See, Uncle Dale was always confused there, you know, about what he,
And
I thought his
I
car
said,
was
I've had
running.
my car out here, and they said there's nothing
And he
wrong with
didn't
it.
realize
I'm
it
a
already
woman.
had
But I said, it
30 plus,
died, and I know there
13
is something wrong, and I'm gonna stay here and it's fixed. So he picked up and took off
You
something,
run
he
your
said, well, who in
11.9
the
to
hell
know.
put this
You
butterfly
run
on that?
11.9 or
They
12
had
as
done it.
compared to 13, don't you?
That woman didn't know anything, so I went home and I told George and Connie where it head in. I said, I know when my car
Dale
is
says,
wrong with
what
it, I
makes you
don't have
think
to
my
fix it,
car's
but I
running?
know.
There's something wrong with it.
I've
Well,
got
the
13,
butterfly, but it was something about
13.1 to 13.3
mixing
miles.
something.
It's done.
I tell you what, there's a big
It don't
jump
work.
between
That's
12.9
why
and
I
13.3
Oh, well,
too,
I never did.
Yeah.
as far as
But
seeing
I
the
was
pants.
looking
That's
under the,
between the seats.
about where the one for the pickup is, I missed it.
Jimmy
George
told me
never
that
tried to work on the car, he didn't know anything about it.
here months ago.
Judd don't know anything,
George fixed
Glenn, you
cars.
like the old Beamer since that guy down there worked on it.
What's that, oh yeah?
See, because he cleaned all the rust,
he does.
fixed the rocker panels and painted it back, and it matches you.
Didn't you sit there
2
and
weeks
try to
without
wear it?
a buck job.
He woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, supposedly thought he was gonna die. They took him to the hospital and they diagnosed him as being okay.
Who's that lady?
Deborah's dad died yesterday.
Oh,
Deborah.
well,
Dale's
hasn't he
wife.
been in a nursing home?
Dale's wife.
He'd been a bastard.
He was 74. No, they took him to the hospital, but
Oh, he's a kid.
he had been a classic abuser apparently.
Then he was what? Drink and what?
Anything.
Sex, everything.
Well, that ain't too bad a way to go.
You kind of
He
paint a little
did it
different
all.
picture there.
But anyhow, so
He licked a lot in you,
I don't know what his deal was.
Well, the old sex deal, I've never heard that from Dale or
Yeah, man.
Here we
Well,
go.
everybody started saying abusing, he died of alcohol, no wonder he died. Well, people abuse everything, or whatever,
Well, yeah, I abused food.
you know.
You remember when we was on that paving job down there at Oxford? You know, you and Jim Cole and somebody gave us a survey too.
No, I was like that, I don't like cold water, I mean, ice water.
This old man, he was 80-some odd years old.
I want to get a little hard.
He just sat there watching he had died. The old forest, that was the, so we closed down a certain construction street while the funeral was going on. I was up there in the drugstore. Of course, I was having malted milk or milk. These 2 old women had been to the funeral, they come in and sit down behind us.
Oh, we got the
Flat
cooling
the
on,
door
yeah.
out, this old man. And I think he was 86. And one of the women said, yeah, that whiskey finally killed him.
She likes me as well as I do.
Old Forrest got tickled. He snorted that ball out through his nose. That Joe,
It must not look out on you for anybody to
so
look
when he went to
at.
where he could talk, he come around one of the old women. Says, what time was his drinking? I'm gonna get me a case of it.
I like because you can see out too in the day.
Yeah, so I keep mine back, but
That's
that
old
big
fashioned
wide
back
ruffle.
in Lincoln,
I got a clown.
General Grant.
He said, Nicky, you need shades.
Okay.
There was nothing between
Find out
me
what
and
he's drinking, I'm gonna send
nobody
all
was
of
supposed to
them.
be at night here, we come with this rattlesnakes. And I said, I'm not afraid anybody out there look at me.
What is that, Jim Roll? Corporate name?
He put it out in the outhouse toilet, not
They
working.
could keep them away, they don't have boat stacks. Yeah, it's cold, so.
Boy, it's talking about Army High School.
You know, I don't belong on the thing to eat, and I don't. But I'm food. Oh, there's a chocolate cherry there.
What's it say?
Remove,
So he
And
thought,
that thing, well, like those things.
remove, quarter jet, dispose of it.
me, I'm gonna go out and have a little look out there, egg knowledge.
It would blow your mind if we put that quarters in and you pulled the 11.5. You'd never
That's all
did
it
it.
was, I wouldn't think it ever happened.
You'd never did it.
It never happened.
Boy,
Well, that new car, you got
brand
brand
new
new.
battery.
Jim, that latest car you made, it hits 1,100, that's 11.4, 5.
Down through the car, you know, they did about 9.
What's like this one? What you say?
He's trying.
Water jet, that'll be about 9.
9 what? 10 miles?
He's trying to be.
9 months.
Somehow or other.
Picture,
those books are all written in some of the language stones.
What is it, Jim, a big titty girl?
Well, basically, it's just carburetors. It does the same thing. They're gonna go,
Look, but don't touch it.
all carburetors.
So if we get the street performance, don't let Glenn see this book.
That good looking guy, when he came in with you that evening, y'all come in a little late. He said, Miss Rose, we had a little carburetor trouble.
Oh, what was his name? Fred?
Fred something.
Oh, the funny part of it was about half true. Car quit. While they was working on it, we had a little libation.
Where was he from?
Now, on the old cars, our old Ford,
Sounded black.
we had two things up there. One of them was spark, and what was the other?
Throttle.
Throttle, was it, yes? I thought that was on the floor, but down there
No,
was
on
just those
the,
three
on
pedals,
the feed, it
reserve,
was up on the steering. So you had to get a balance between the
spark, and.
spark
yeah.
advance and the throttle. Otherwise, if you got too much of one and not enough of the other, she just kind of.
I don't probably be cranking, he could get a little more spark. And I knew what that was. But now we had the reverse was in the middle, and this was a clutch, and what was that other one?
Brake.
Oh, the brake was in the middle. No, that was reverse in the middle, and the brake was on the right, and the clutch was on the left. And we had handbrake too.
Well, see, that handbrake was actually a clutch. It threw the car out of the gear, put some friction on the back wheel.
I thought it was just stuck with the park it, maybe park it with the handbrake on.
Well, that was basically what it was. Parked it in gear, is what it was.
Was that on the steering wheel? Close to the steering wheel?
Thought of that.
These are your killer steps now.
Back in the ladder, early in the
It
middle.
was the last place we walked out of.
The Model T there.
You weren't old enough to know.
I had you some Tupperware. What was it called?
But I guess it was,
Willow bin, you know,
Tableware. Tupperware or
Blue
something.
Willow.
Well, Papa bought the,
What did you say, Glenn? What?
Look at mine is some Tupperware or something other.
Blue Willow.
Yeah, it's Blue Willow something. But it didn't look like it could be used. It looked too fancy.
well, Tupperware can, it's even dishwasher safe. But Blue Willow would be the pattern, the design on it when.
Yeah, that's what I got, some Blue Willow, and it wasn't functional. Jimmy was always crying, whining about having glass around his pool, so I got these for other folks, because I'm still
They're
gonna
really
use
good.
glass, of course.
I can't see those.
I'm still gonna use glass, of course.
No, they never done it good, I don't know why you planning on
Oh,
it.
well, okay.
Those people I see is,
pretty stretched out.
I
Sally,
use them, I don't
I
use
think like
any of
the
the
one
glass.
glasses we used to have,
Could very well be.
you know, they retain cold pretty good.
What's that?
Anodized or something. I used to have some silicone glasses, Dolly found showed me two the other day, like, you know, I used to have.
X-ray.
And that's what it looks like there, only they're taller.
Suppose I'd have to go in and find one of those.
Yeah. Play-Dohs or wear Play-Dohs.
You got some X-rays
You
for
wouldn't open
both
up and
things?
go in looking for it.
Can't even get very pictures anymore.
They probably got those movies at over the house anyway.
Dolly, you still got my book from
Dr.
Norman
Love,
Rockwell.
she was wearing it.
Okay, you just hang on to it.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh, those are over there in
He
that,
could be
those haven't been
big, too.
liberated, those just
Yeah.
took
They're in a
the,
brown bag.
Yeah, they're over there in that,
You know, we're taking the Saturday evening post again,
I was looking for some,
but it's
stuff
not
here
quite,
last
I don't
week.
think as good as it used to be because the covers are not Norman Rockwell, that's another
That
thing.
was,
But it's still pretty a conservative magazine.
well, got a lot of money. Must be a TV
So when
for,
you fall asleep watching Gracie Case there in bed. World War II tape. Yeah. I mean, that's, I don't even know what it's in.
I didn't know if they had that. Well, yeah, I found those. I thought they were, I thought Jason and Johnny probably sold them to buddies at school.
Now,
I found them. Well, they were never lost. They're in those,
I'm sure
the cabinets over there. Yep,
I
that's
had to
in
keep
there.
moving them, because every time I get something, the kids would find me. I had to keep moving them.
What's that now?
Dirty tapes.
Movies.
Yeah. Dr. Love Juice. Well, I didn't get them. Jimmy's one that got 'em. I didn't want to look at them.
No, he just
I keep
sometimes.
moving them someplace else, and then they'd find them.
Who's sports into it?
I didn't want to
It's
watch
like,
them.
doesn't it, like a game, I hide them and they find them.
Well, it's kind of hard to watch any of them all the way through. Yeah, I got the.
Okay,
snacks on time.
There's some sausage.
I got the one tape out. It had Jack Nicklaus, and it was at Council Grove.
You do that now when you start holding gear. Well, I've got, I live with this one, I don't know.
What do you,
Well, you get the little
I
studies.
know they're
I
really
just use the same one all the time.
what would you have three in there for?
The first ones were kind of crooked and wasn't in the right place.
So how far away are they from the other one?
Good way.
Could you put another deer screw in there and read them on it?
That's right.
I probably
It was
could.
just like, yeah, some kind of a boom or something, you can have
No way.
three or four.
And in one of
holes.
them, I had to tried to repairs one time, and it kind of,
The little diamond
tape.
stud in the other one.
What's that?
when you, I was having.
How about holding the ears' heads?
That's a long time ago.
You were gonna have you make some ice cream.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, little, got all the time.
Yeah, well, we used
I
to
got
take
the
two
batteries.
buckets, have a bigger one, and put the smaller one in.
You had
We
batteries.
lived out in the country.
You had batteries in it?
No, we just used two buckets to make ice cream.
No.
Well, we had a wooden bucket that the ice cream thing sitting down in, and you turn it by handle at the same top. And they put toe sacks over there, so that was my job, just out there on those toe sacks to keep them from turning. Well, I thought I was important. And what was that?
It's a golf putter.
Oh, he's gonna cut that back?
I think I used to enjoy the ice, as much ice cream, and then having the ice out there on the
I like to eat ice yet. I went to
You
Oasis
don't have
Kids
to
one
crank
time,
this one,
and the water was so soft, I couldn't get my thirst quenched if I really wanted to eat ice.
Slow down. Didn't crank.
They throw the balls back at you? I mean, the golf ball.
Stuck there, didn't you?
Get one that falls back.
Supposed to play those in the office, aren't you? When you're supposed to be busy.
Well, who's the mortgage?
Well, how that I didn't find out.
You find out who the name of the mortgage is in.
It might be a business somewhere. Oh, he asked me what was the Goose mortgage. I said they built their own nest and they kept them year after year.
A goose mortgage.
Well, I know your son. I'm telling about this goose sanctuary. And I said, he's made for life, and they all come back to the same nest, the house they built. He wanted to know who carried the mortgage.
Well, who does carry the mortgage?
Well, I didn't find that out. But I've been out there 2-3 times with the kids, and Owen Chris covered acres after acres. And some of them, I just looked at these and you really go down the road. they
Looks
don't
like
have
it's plenty
to-
big, doesn't it?
Down that Reba, over here on Center Street, there's about 10 acres. And that thing is black with geese. They come in there and sick.
Who was sick?
They got little S-I-T.
This side.
S-H-I-T?
No, they put that H in there. And Glenn had
What
to
you got,
do
Mudge?
That,
and I was just out there in twice and both times I got
Yeah.
best of 6. Lake Erie's kind of rough.
was one off of my number.
It's shallow, but then the other lakes are
I
not.
ain't working on that.
And
That yours?
for the second time, he said,
I
I was
work
on a lot of
on it
over my
for
new
2
boat,
hours.
a free boat.
Well, I know
And I
they're
said,
a little
"Lady,
bigger now, but.
stay out of this rough water. But what I was doing is then, the
That's
Maumee
good,
River
good.
comes in from Canada into Lake Erie. And it was just as much as it had been, so as much as you can see, and the lake was clear blue. There was not a wind at all, it was just that muddy street going right through the, and I like watching that.
That doesn't look good.
Last thing I knew, I was holding my teeth and glasses.
I mean, that doesn't look like it's
Sick, all has sick. So they got me back to shore, and then, when I got back in shore, I did get sick going out. And so now they have a pontoon boat, and it didn't make me sick at all. I was on Connie's, and it didn't make me sick at all. That's pretty, I'm sick from here. I
You
had
have
to
your
be
watch
one,
in
I
your
could,
purse, Rita?
huh?
You don't have Unity watch in your purse?
No. I bought that new watch, and it's got some fancy frame that goes, you have it pink with a little orange and the, yeah. But it's got the gold one on there with little tiny, microchips or something. That's what I like, but I found it and laid it in the floor. And I thought, well, I'm always stumbling into something, and I thought I'd knock that off, so I'm gonna see it. I had a good watch. It was on sale from 125 to 85. And I
Is
had
this
it
yours out
about
for
6
Saturday?
years. And I hit it against the wall and broke the crystal. So they said they'd have to send it back to factory with that kind of crystal glass had to be sealed in. And no watch is fair to do. So Mike, we know him, he comes up to you for Spring Star Mission. And he said, I got a notice the other day that I fixed your crystal for $35. And he said, don't do it, because your watch is too old. And I said, no, I'll go buy me a new one for that at Walmart, so I've always worn for about that. So I did, I bought new ones for 40 something. And it's pretty, but pretty bracelet. But there's nothing I like better, but couldn't see it. And there's one thing I got to do something if I'm gonna wear a watch. I've got a pretty one, but I can't read it.
You know, we got one roller one time where she could see it. It's too big, she didn't like it, so we had to get her another.
Rita lost hers. I told her she's gonna lose her ring, she wasn't careful. She just loves to get out and dig in the dirt. And she's got a knot on her knuckle that she can't get a ring off. And the last time she went in for surgery, before that they soaked it in ice and put Vaseline on it or something. And it hurt. So this time she said, I don't want to miss it, well, we'll tape it. So they taped that to her finger, something about the gold and the extra, I don't know. But you know, it's just they do around. And then one time they even took the hairpins out of my hair.
Oh, Reba, that book is beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it, Bill? Real proud of it. Thank you, kids, again. I like things like this. I buy everything Reader's Digest. I have World Report and the new, I got Jason one the other day is wine. And he's 15, 16. And they're the one that has the animal farm. And he's quite interested in books, nature. So I had two there, and I asked Sarah which should I get her. So then so I went to the other one, and I thought, well, I gotta think of somebody, but I've kept it too long to send back. And I said, well, just keep it and Sarah and read it. But I like to read. Come here. Come here.
Who was that?
Oh, Master Bing.
Nice thing?
Honey was a catnip now. He'll sleep real good tonight. Looks anxious.
We got that cat in 79.
Oh, you're gonna make one quick one? Come on. There.
be the same age as Butterscotch.
I don't think butterscotch would probably be hit if he carbonated.
That cat's back better.
Yeah.
That
I
cat's
got
back
your
up every dog. Yesterday.
I'll tell you
Did
that.
she embroider that?
Yeah,
that
look
cat
here.
walking around
Let me get
smiling
there.
at that puppy. He figures he's outlived every animal.
Looks just like it, doesn't it? Especially your cat on that picture, Nana.
And she made that.
That's cross
You
stitch.
think you're sitting on the egg.
Kathy, my
Or
next
just
man
like
on
that's what
South
he does to the
Carolina.
mice I see him outside
Well, that's
playing with.
kind of associated with those Christmas socks we got to them.
Sat on for a while.
Well, this is cross stitch, but,
Oh, that's fine, isn't it?
yeah, Sharon's good at that. She made our shit picture of a shell that just looks like a real one. But see your cat down there? And way down in the corner?
That's like a set.
Yeah, but look down there, looks just like his cat, black and white.
They need to do something like this.
Black and white. Now her, Layston, I guess over that,
Federal Express.
that looks all right in my big bedroom, won't it?
One that there's on.
Maxine measured, the Max measured this to the best, it came back as Maxine.
That's needle work?
It's called, cross stitch. That's a little bit of time of cross stitch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
real.
it's done with thread.
That's
Sharon,
done with a
That's real
needle.
detail.
oh boy, you gotta have
You
good
can
eyes.
work thread instead of the yarn.
Uh-huh. And then you can do a whole cross stitch or half cross stitch. And Sharon just almost paints pictures. She made me a frame of